So with Season 16 here and ready to go, we came out with a new weapon called the Cremator. Now the Cremator can be obtained in the new scoreboard on the 4th page by achieving rank 22, and you can buy it for 55 tickets. Now one thing I would like to mention about this weapon is that it can be rolled as a legendary. This gives it a ton of potential to be very good in a variety of different situations. Now with that in mind, in this video we will be covering mods, perk cards, damage, and more. If you would like to skip ahead, you can always check the timestamps below. But with that, let's get right to it. Now for the mods, there are a wide variety of different ones that are unfortunately locked behind the scoreboard through the rank system. Now, to be completely honest, I had to re-upload this thanks to one of our wonderful commenters who checked out the video and let me know that there are mods locked behind the season scoreboard, which I unfortunately overlooked because I thought they were legendary modules, and because I'm a little bit of a dummy. Now, for some of the mods that you do get at the beginning are the propellant tanks. Now, if you're going for a damage build, I would recommend the fast propellant tank because it increases your reload speed as well as reduces your AP cost. If you're going to go for more of AoE and tagging, I probably would go with the huge propellant tank for the extra ammo. Unfortunately, it does reduce your reload speed as well as your aim speed and increases your VATS cost. Now before we get to the damage, a couple things that I want to go over are some of the perk cards. Demolition Expert, Heavy Gunner perk cards, as well as Grenadier. Now granted that this weapon is like an auto grenade launcher, you would expect the Heavy Gunner perk cards to not work. But as you can see, we have 191 damage for our Medic's Cremator. We're going to go ahead and remove our Heavy Gunner perk cards, and it's now down to 143, confirming that the Heavy Gunner perk cards do work for this weapon. Now just to show real quick, we're going to re-equip them, check the damage, and it is back at 191. Now the next thing is the Demolition Expert. Now we're going to go ahead and run or shoot next to this behemoth, and we're consistently hitting for 94. And this is without the Demolition Expert perk card on. We're going to go ahead and equip it and shoot again, and now we can hit for 177, confirming that Demolition Expert does work as well. Now just to go a little bit further, we are going to be showing Grenadier. So let's go ahead and re-equip it by removing Concentrated Fire, adding a level 2, and you'll see a nice little increase in that AoE damage. Oh, that explosion is absolutely gorgeous. But yes, we can confirm Grenadier works as well. So here at Earl, we're going to be popping a Big Guns bobblehead because it is a heavy gun. Unfortunately, energy weapons does not work. We're going to be using Overdrive as well as a Tesla Science 9. For our foods, we're going to be rocking a Liquid Courage, a Blight Soup, a Sweet Waters tea, as well as a company tea, and we're going to be using a little bit of coffee as well. With that, let's head on down and check our perk cards because I totally forgot that I did this completely backwards. So to quickly go over the perk cards, you can pause the video if you would like. There will be a link below. We are using all of our Heavy Gunner perk cards, Fireproof as well as Demo Expert to increase our damage, and all of our crit perk cards. For the legendary perk cards, you can swap out Master Infiltrator and follow through for something different, but we are using the maxed out Lisa set Luck, Intelligence, Strength, and Agility. Now with that, let's go ahead and check out our damage. For our sneak crit, we're hitting for a little bit over 900, which is insane. But once we finally come out of sneak, we will be hitting consistently for 584 for the base damage and 327 for the explosive crit damage. Now this is the damage that we're hitting with the Medic's faster fire rate Cremator with only the propellant tank mods. Seeing this kind of damage really gives the weapon a huge boost in potential in regards to it becoming a very powerful bossing weapon. But there is one huge con about this gun. Unfortunately, the ammo cost is quite hefty. For each shot you are using 15 fuel in maxing out at 6 shots per reload. Personally, I think the ammo consumption is a pretty good balance to the weapon, given that we are consistently hitting for roughly 900 crits per crit. Again, without mods, and just a propellant tank and buffs. Now, I believe we could push this damage even further because I am running solo, I do have Herbivore, and strange in numbers, and my Blight suit is only giving me 100 crit solo, but I am missing 25% if I was in a team. On top of that, I do not have the anti-armor, bloodied, or any other roll to increase its damage to the primary, as well as the 50 crit legendary roll on the second star. Now, with this in mind, I do believe the 25 LVC and the VATS crit fill mods or legendary rolls would probably be the best bet for this gun, because with level 2 lock and load as well as the fast propellant tank, it is super duper fast in reloading. So if you're not able to reach the 34 plus luck to get the crit every other shot, VATS crit fill would be great. But if you are able to, or you don't care for it and you just want that less VATS, 25 LVC would be the move. Now, due to the ammo consumption, I wasn't able to complete the Earl. But let's go ahead and check and see how this works as an AoE weapon. Now, how does this fare with AoE? Now, the weapon is pretty good in regards to its splash damage. It does have a weird radius thing where at the edge it will drop off in damage, as you saw there. One of the mutants was hit for 25 but still hit, but he's burning. Now, this weapon has a very high dot for fire. It will set your enemies on fire and burn them for roughly around 400 plus fire damage over the course of 6 seconds. But you can only achieve that if you're running a bloody build. Now, if we pair this with a bloodied or a 2-shot or maybe an even anti-armor, this thing can perform like crazy. And what's also nice, it's not that bad of a flashbang compared to the auto grenade launcher, so that is a kind of plus. But that about covers it, friends. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Want to do a big shout out to Genghis Khan for pointing out the mistake that I made in the previous post of this video. I really do appreciate it, my friend. But other than that, what are your guys' thoughts on this gun? Do you think it has the potential to overtake some of the current meta weapons that we have today? Or is it just going to be one of those fun weapons that people will use? For me, I'm very excited to start unlocking some of the mods because it will be absolutely insane to see what kind of damage this can do, as well as hopefully getting the proper rolls. And the amount of modules that I used on this thing so far has been hurtful. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy hunting, good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.